Hello and welcome. If you're here, chances are you're interested in living a longer, healthier life, especially after the age of 60. Well, you've come to the right place. Because today, we're going to dive deep into 5 common mistakes people make after turning 60 that could actually shorten their lifespan. But don't worry, we're not just going to point out the problems, we're also going to share simple, practical solutions you can start implementing today to enhance your health, happiness, and longevity. Living past 60 is a blessing, but it also comes with a few challenges. The body undergoes natural changes, and while aging is inevitable, how we choose to navigate these years can make all the difference. Some habits or oversights might seem harmless at first, but they can quietly take a toll on your overall well-being. So, let's ensure that doesn't happen to you. Let's jump into mistake number 1. Mistake number 1: ignoring regular health checkups. This is perhaps one of the most common, yet overlooked, mistakes people make as they age. Many think, I feel fine, so I don't need to go to the doctor, or, I've always been healthy, so why worry now? But here's the truth, some of the most serious health conditions, like high blood pressure, diabetes, or even certain cancers, can develop silently, without any noticeable symptoms. By the time you do start feeling off, it might already be too late to easily address the issue. Regular health checkups act as your early warning system. They help detect potential problems before they become major challenges. Think of it like maintaining a car. You wouldn't wait for your car to break down on the highway before taking it to the mechanic, right? The same logic applies to your health. So, what can you do? Start by scheduling annual checkups with your primary care physician. These visits should include basic screenings for blood pressure, cholesterol levels, blood sugar, and any other tests your doctor recommends based on your age or family history. Women over 60 should continue routine mammograms and pelvic exams, while men should consider prostate screenings. Bone density scans are also crucial to identify osteoporosis early. And let's not forget dental and eye checkups. Your oral and visual health are just as important as anything else. The bottom line is this: don't wait for a health scare to prioritize your well-being. Prevention is always better than cure. Mistake number 2: poor nutrition choices. Nutrition plays a pivotal role in how well you age. Unfortunately, many people stick to the same eating habits they had in their younger years, without considering how their body's needs change over time. After 60, your metabolism slows down, muscle mass tends to decrease, and your body becomes less efficient at absorbing certain nutrients. That's why eating the right foods is more critical than ever. One of the biggest mistakes here is consuming a diet that's high in processed foods, sugars, and unhealthy fats. These types of foods can lead to inflammation, weight gain, and increased risks of heart disease and diabetes. And while indulging in your favorite treats every now and then is fine, making it a daily habit can be detrimental. Instead, focus on adopting a nutrient-dense diet. What does that mean? It means filling your plate with whole, unprocessed foods that are rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Leafy green vegetables like spinach and kale are fantastic for bone health and immunity. Colorful fruits, such as berries and oranges, provide antioxidants that combat aging at a cellular level. Lean proteins, whether it's fish, chicken, eggs, or plant-based sources like lentils, help maintain muscle mass. Healthy fats from nuts, seeds, and avocados are great for your brain and heart. Also, don't forget about hydration. As you age, your sense of thirst diminishes, which means you might not feel as thirsty even when your body needs water. Aim to drink at least 8 glasses a day, and incorporate water-rich foods like cucumbers and melons to stay hydrated. And here's a tip: if you're unsure whether your diet is meeting your nutritional needs, consider speaking with a dietitian. They can create a personalized meal plan to keep you on track. Mistake number 3: living a sedentary lifestyle. Now, this one is huge. After 60, it's easy to fall into a more relaxed routine. Maybe you've retired, or you're spending more time indoors. And while there's nothing wrong with taking it easy, the problem arises when relaxation turns into a sedentary lifestyle. Inactivity can lead to muscle loss, poor circulation, and an increased risk of chronic diseases like obesity, type 2 diabetes, and even dementia. Here's an eye-opening fact: studies have shown that sitting for prolonged periods can be as harmful to your health as smoking. Yes, you heard that right. So, what's the solution? Movement. And the good news is, you don't need to become a marathon runner or a gym fanatic to reap the benefits of physical activity. Start small and make movement a regular part of your day. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days of the week. This can include brisk walking, swimming, or even dancing, anything that gets your heart rate up. Strength training is also incredibly important as it helps maintain muscle mass and bone density, reducing your risk of falls and fractures. If you're not sure where to start, consider joining a local fitness class designed for seniors. Yoga and Tai Chi are excellent options as they improve balance, flexibility, and mental clarity. Even simple activities like gardening, stretching, or playing with your grandkids count as movement. The key is to stay consistent and make it enjoyable. Remember, every step counts. The more you move, the better you'll feel. Mistake number 4: social isolation. As we age, it's not uncommon for our social circles to shrink. Perhaps friends and family have moved away, or we've lost touch over time. While it might seem harmless, social isolation can have serious consequences for your mental and physical health. Studies have linked loneliness to higher risks of depression, anxiety, cognitive decline, and even heart disease. The good news is, there are plenty of ways to stay connected and combat isolation. Start by making a conscious effort to reach out to loved ones. Schedule regular phone calls, video chats, or in-person visits. Joining community groups, clubs, or volunteer organizations is another fantastic way to meet new people and build meaningful connections. And don't underestimate the power of technology. From social media to apps that help you find local events, technology can be a bridge to a more connected life. Learning new skills, like playing a musical instrument or trying a new hobby, can also bring you into contact with like-minded individuals. Staying socially active isn't just good for your mental health, it's also been shown to boost longevity and overall happiness. Mental health is often overlooked as we age, and this is a serious issue. After 60, many people assume that feelings of stress, anxiety, or even mild depression are just a normal part of aging. But let me be clear, they're not. Neglecting your mental health can not only reduce your quality of life, but also lead to cognitive decline and physical health issues like heart disease. Let's talk about stress first. Chronic stress can wreak havoc on your body and mind. It's linked to higher levels of inflammation, weaker immunity, and even memory problems. For many people, stress comes from financial worries, health concerns, or a sense of purposelessness after retirement. While some stress is inevitable, chronic stress isn't something you should ignore. So, what can you do about it? Start by identifying the sources of stress in your life and addressing them head-on. For example, if finances are a concern, consider speaking with a financial advisor to create a budget or explore options for supplemental income. If health worries are weighing you down, talk openly with your doctor about your concerns and focus on preventive measures. Another common issue is feelings of loneliness or sadness. Many people experience a sense of loss after 60, whether it's losing loved ones, retiring from a long-term career, or simply feeling like they're not as active as they used to be. These emotions are valid, but they shouldn't be ignored. If you find yourself feeling persistently down, don't hesitate to seek professional help. Therapy isn't just for younger people, it can be a transformative tool at any age. In addition to therapy, there are many other ways to support your mental health. Mindfulness practices like meditation and deep breathing can help reduce stress and promote a sense of calm. Exercise, as we mentioned earlier, isn't just good for your body, it's also a powerful mood booster. And don't forget about the importance of hobbies and creative outlets. Whether it's painting, gardening, writing, or even learning a new language, engaging your mind can do wonders for your mental well-being. Lastly, never underestimate the importance of social interaction for mental health. As we discussed earlier, staying connected to others can combat feelings of loneliness and create a strong support network. Remember, your mental health is just as important as your physical health, so make it a priority. Mistake number 6, poor sleep habits. Now, let's talk about sleep, a pillar of health that's often underestimated. Many people over 60 struggle with sleep issues, whether it's difficulty falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up too early. Poor sleep doesn't just leave you feeling tired during the day, it can have far-reaching consequences for your overall health. Studies have shown that chronic sleep deprivation increases the risk of heart disease, diabetes, obesity, and even dementia. It also weakens your immune system, making you more vulnerable to illnesses. On the flip side, getting enough quality sleep can improve your memory, mood, and even your ability to fight off infections. So, how can you improve your sleep? Start by establishing a consistent sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends, helps regulate your body's internal clock. Create a relaxing bedtime routine to signal to your brain that it's time to wind down. This could include activities like reading, taking a warm bath, or practicing gentle stretches. Make your bedroom a sleep-friendly environment. Keep it cool, dark, and quiet. If noise or light is an issue, consider using earplugs, blackout curtains, or a white noise machine. Limit screen time before bed, as the blue light emitted by phones, tablets, and TVs can interfere with your body's production of melatonin, a hormone that helps you sleep. Also, be mindful of your diet and lifestyle. Avoid large meals, caffeine, and alcohol close to bedtime, as they can disrupt your sleep. Instead, opt for a light, healthy snack if you're feeling hungry in the evening. If you've tried all these tips and still struggle with sleep, it's a good idea to consult a doctor. Conditions like sleep apnea or restless leg syndrome are more common as we age and may require medical treatment. Mistake number 7, not staying intellectually active. Here's something you might not think about often: your brain needs exercise, too. After 60, many people fall into the trap of mental stagnation. They stop challenging their brains with new information or skills, which can accelerate cognitive decline over time. The saying "use it or lose it" definitely applies here. When you engage in activities that stimulate your brain, you're strengthening the neural connections that keep your memory sharp and your mind agile. Conversely, a lack of mental stimulation can increase your risk of dementia and other cognitive issues. So, what can you do to keep your brain active? The possibilities are endless. Learn a new skill, like playing a musical instrument or cooking a new cuisine. Read books, solve puzzles, or play strategy-based games like chess. Take a class at a local community center or online. There are plenty of free resources available for lifelong learners. Even socializing can boost your cognitive health, as it involves complex thinking and emotional interaction. And if you really want to go the extra mile, consider volunteering or mentoring younger generations. Not only will you be contributing to your community, but you'll also be keeping your mind sharp by sharing your knowledge and experiences. Mistake number 8, neglecting to plan for the future. Finally, one of the most significant mistakes people make after 60 is failing to plan for the future. This includes financial planning, healthcare decisions, and even end-of-life arrangements. While these topics may not be the most comfortable to think about, they're incredibly important for your peace of mind and the well-being of your loved ones. Start by reviewing your finances. Are your savings sufficient to support your desired lifestyle? If not, consider ways to cut expenses or generate additional income. Consult a financial advisor if you need help creating a budget or investment strategy. Next, think about your healthcare needs. Do you have adequate health insurance or a plan for long-term care if needed? Make sure your medical preferences are documented in a living will or advance directive. This ensures that your wishes are respected if you're unable to make decisions for yourself. And don't forget about estate planning. Having a will in place can prevent unnecessary stress for your family and ensure your assets are distributed according to your wishes. These conversations might be difficult, but they're an essential part of preparing for the future.